Wide. Okay. I leave for the trip this morning. Wow. Golly. It is, what time, what day is it? It is Sunday morning at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Time to go.
All
right, we're leaving the house. See the house in the background? Got it?
Yep.
We're leaving the house. It's Wednesday morning, or Sunday morning, headed to LA. Gonna go have the big day. So, we'll be back. Talk to you soon. Here we are at traditional pre-brain surgery Waffle House breakfast. So it's the traditional scattered, smothered, and covered for breakfast this morning.
We're at the airport.
We're at the airport, so we don't wreck on the way sitting down there to drop our stuff off.
I know.
Here we are at the American Airlines terminal at the McGee Tyson Airport, headed towards Los Angeles. So we're gonna get all our stuff out now. I'm gonna get my big old bag.
And there he has the sunglasses around his neck.
Yeah, that's my style.
Ruined plenty of good pictures that way. Careful your papers, okay?
Yeah, they're okay. I gotta have them out.
You don't have any liquid in there, right?
Please put the liquid.
Get the liquid out of the bag. I packed the suitcase.
Okay. All right.
I love you.
Okay.
Hey.
I will call you when I get to Chicago. I need to get perform and everything.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I just got into the airport. American Airlines changed my ticket and screwed it up. I had to end up paying some money, which didn't make me happy. I'm kind of sitting over here by myself in the terminal, kind of away from people so I can talk without being too conspicuous. It was hard leaving a while ago. I said goodbye to Jessica, and knowing that, you know, I'll be back in 18 days and things will be different. And, you know, I'm not being negative or gloomy, but, you know, there's always chances and possibilities of things happening that are not good. So it, you know, it's kind of unnerving. You know, it could be completely different after I get back, and then there's always that remote possibility that, you know, there's something could happen, and that could be it. You know, you got to be realistic. I'm not being a negative person, like I said, but, you know, I have faith in God that He will, that all this will come to pass, and it'll be fine. But you have to be prepared anyway, you know. So anyway, I'm sitting here in the airport, and I'm kind of by myself, as you can see. But my flight board's here in probably 30 minutes or so. So anyway, y'all, I'll get with you in a little bit. Probably once I get into Chicago or something. I'll get back with you. See you. It is a quarter till 8, and Randy Helm, my former youth pastor, who I haven't seen in, oh gosh, 20 years maybe, 25 years maybe. He's coming to pick me up. My mother called him, and whenever she found out about my head, and she's kept in contact with him a little bit through the years, and he contacted me not too long ago, and expressed an interest to get together. Well, he's a pilot, and he owns his own plane, and he is going to take me, and we're going to fly to Sedona, Arizona, which is where all of the red rock formations are. You see in all the old West movies. And I don't know if we're going to go to the Grand Canyon or what, but I know it's going to be pretty. And he wants to just he and I get in the plane and just kind of fly around the clouds and spend time with God and get as close to God as we can. I guess physically, that would be really cool. And how bad could it be for me to spend a day up in the clouds in a plane with a pastor the day before all the fun begins? Tomorrow at 6 o'clock I fly out, and then the diagnostics and the tests and all the fun stuff begins, because it's going to be time to start. And then Thursday morning, of course, I'm going to be in surgery. So, God, I look terrible, man. Anyway, I'm going to sign off, and I'll be filming a lot throughout the day with the plane and everything else. So, anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. I'll talk to you soon.
Randy, how you doing? I'm filming you. I'm just going to hug you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm videotaping everything.
Are you?
I'm videotaping the whole thing because I'm going to use it as a teaching tool.
Oh.
So,
The reason I haven't is because same thing. It's like I really wouldn't use it unless I've thought about either getting a partnership or something in a twin, like a six-place Seneca or something.
Now, I've heard that there's more accidents in twin engines than there are in singles.
Well, one of the reasons is because if you look at this is no lock. If you look at the major reason for aircraft accidents, believe it or not, is running out of gas.
This is like really, really cool. We're going to go up. .3:53 in the morning. I'm getting ready to head up to the airport and head to fly to LA this morning. So I'm gonna pack my stuff and go get in the cab. Thanks. Bye. I'll see you.
see to the left, the
Yeah.
house here.
Yeah, I've zoomed.
Across the street, you see St. Vincent.
And I need one more paper that looks like this.
Little chicken and ready for breakfast.
Account registration.
Here's the address, the telephone number, anything there. If not, I'm welcome to give you this and you could start filling this out for me.
Padlock. I think it was Hope Chest. Duck Pond. Cowboy.
Well, Michael, you made it.
Dr. Bragman, how are you,
Joe
sir?
Bragman, nice to see
Nice
you.
to meet you finally.
Fiber optic display. I'm
Yeah.
getting filmed.
I just want to get the original, the opening when you first come in.
Okay.
Yeah, fiber optic displays, and I do that and lighting and lasers and all kinds of stuff.
I
So.
remember we talked. That's
Yeah.
the camera, right?
Yes, this is the camera, and I won't film the whole thing. I just want to film the initial coming in.
Okay,
so,
real
thank you.
good. We're always frustrated when someone like yourself has such good hearing despite having a big tumor, and we see it all the time. And in years we have on multiple occasions in the past tried to save the hearing, because you'll go to somebody and say, oh, we're going to try to save your hearing, and never have.
Right.
And there are risks associated with the attempts at hearing preservation. So for that reason, my recommendation, as we discussed on the phone, is to say, look, we know, that we're going to lose the hearing,
Right.
that the thing that we need to do and want to do is remove your tumor and do our darndest to preserve your facial nerve and avoid spinal fluid leaks, headaches, and the best way to do that is to do a translabyrinthine approach.
Okay.
It's avoids any brain retraction.
So then this tumor actually is, because I read it on the internet, is that the removal of the tumor is, other than the fact that that thing continued to grow, it would kill me, but the removal of the tumor does really more, the symptoms become worse and more permanent by removing it. Because I don't have any facial dysfunction now, but I
the bigger the tumor, Michael, the greater the risk there is to the facial nerve.
Yes.
You're going to have some temporary imbalance, Michael, because you do lose the balance function in that ear.
So the incision will be back here?
The incision, we make two separate incisions. The first incision is right behind your ear here,
Okay.
and then the second one is for the Baja. So those are separate. Let's see, facial nerve, let me go through with you a little bit more about that, Michael. There's about an 80% chance that you'll end up in the long haul with normal facial function. The majority of the other 20% are mild to modest. Your face would not sag, that if you smiled and made movements, there would be a little lopsided, right? It would be noticeable. Mentioned infection. Spinal fluid leak occurs in about 1 in 100 patients. We treat that by putting a drain in the back to take pressure off. That resolves the problem in most cases. There's about 1 in 100 chance that you would have to have a second procedure to close that.
Okay.
So we take fat from the low part of your abdomen to fill in the middle.
years.
Okay.
And whether anything happens in the long run is not something which anybody knows. And I'm not saying that the horrible things are going to happen, but it's an unknown. And so the younger you are, the bigger of an issue that is.
Right. Okay.
And that's something that each person needs to determine on their own.
Yeah.
How to analyze that, because the answer is nobody knows. In terms of danger, we do this surgery routinely, so
It's hard to hear some of the stuff that they're saying about the possibilities. I've just been praying for God to give me the strength, give me the strength, give me the strength. This is tough. I've got normal hearing in my left ear and about 70% hearing in my right ear. And I'm going to go from 70 to nothing if they're going to take it. And the doctor said that.
I see luggage. This must be.
How are you? Good, how are you? How much luggage y'all got? Because I've got another 3 hours worth of appointments to go to. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Mac.
And
We can't get the room until 12:30.
right. So what they're doing is they're going to cut me loose for lunch. We can all go eat lunch at the hospital.
Yeah, we were at the
Walmart, and at the pharmacy, that lady was like, "Oh, honey, it's not worth it." Remember, because I had that scar on your neck. That scar on my neck. Well, as you can see, I'm sitting outside. It's nighttime. It's the night before surgery, and it's 9 o'clock. I've got to be at the house clinic tomorrow at 8 for an eval with Dr. Brackman again. Today was really tough. I had a hearing test done today, and I expected a hearing in my good ear to be good, and it was 100%. And I expected a hearing in my bad ear to be bad, and it was not. I had only lost maybe 20% of my hearing in that ear, and that hit me kind of hard, because I thought that I had lost most of it anyway, and that losing all of it wouldn't be that big of a transition. And all the doctors that I saw were talking about going, were saying stuff like, "Man, it's unfortunate. This is so sad, and you're so young, and you've got such good hearing in that ear, and it's a shame that we can't keep it. But the size and position and shape of the tumor prevents that from happening." And that hit me hard a little bit, and I don't relish the idea of losing my hearing. I'd kind of resigned myself to that because of the nature of the thing, but it downright sucks, And I know, God, that God's in control, and He's got a plan, and that plan's incredible, and it's more than I could ever possibly imagine. But I wasn't expecting to hear that my bad ear that I can't hear out of very well has only lost 20%. And if I can hear that big of a difference, I'm scared. I mean, I'm afraid. I'm sitting in a garden, it's I know you can't see it, but out of where I'm staying, there's a beautiful garden. I'm in this garden, and I've asked God, I know you got a plan. I know it's going to be good, but if there's any way that I can get out of this, I want out of it. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to lose my hearing. But no matter what happens, I know that God is in control, and He will get me through this. I walked around all day today going, "Give me strength, give me strength, give me strength," because I can't do it alone. And He's going to get me through it. I know He is. So I'm going to try to do some stuff tomorrow, but I got to be up early, and surgery is at noon, which is 3 o'clock Eastern time, and I've got everybody back home praying. And this is a scary thing. I knew it was coming, but surgery is tomorrow and not in a month, and it's hard to deal with. And but I'll get through it. God's got me. He's got me in His hands. Just like my dog Sergio, and y'all have probably heard that story. I'm sitting in my father's lap, and I'm quivering with fear, and He's holding me and letting me know that He's real and that He loves me. And I gotta go. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Love you.
I'm sitting in admissions at the hospital. It's the day of surgery. It is 9:30 my time, so I guess it'd be 12:30 your time. So just trying to get this thing worked out and try to get it, I keep looking at the screen, but trying to get it worked out and get it finished up and keep the paperwork going and everything. And they've told me that I'm going to be able to videotape. Well, I got to take everything off. I got to put this on. They had to go get a bigger one because the one that they had was too small, I guess. I don't know if it was an insult or not. But anyway, I got to take everything off and put this on, so you guys are not invited, so you have to step out the gag with the thing. I'll call you when I'm done. Okay, so he's ready. Dun, dun, dun. Very pretty. Now there's a thing here, but there's nothing. Nothing in the backside. There's nothing here. So, oh, okay. So make sure you're good and wrapped there. And hang on to that. So this is the latest in hospital attire. That's not a good thing. I'm not going to take my socks off till I actually have to. Everything else. Okay. This right here is where they're going to put the BAHA, which stands for Bone Anchored Hearing Aid. And it's the coolest little thing. There's a little metal post that they'll put in wherever these dots are. I can't really. Yeah, you're right on it. But they're going to drill a thing in there that sticks out. It looks like a snap on a button that's fused to my skull. And then they will put this little box. It's about the size of 2 sugar cubes stacked on top of each other. And it will hear the sound, transmit it through my skull bone, and I'll hear it in my left ear. So basically, you can walk up to me on my deaf side, whisper, and I'll hear you over here. And the really cool thing is there's a cord that comes with it, and I can plug it into my iPod, and I can listen to music without headphones. So, okay, so for range of motion, I want you to do this. I want you to pucker. Okay, I want you to smile. Okay, now open your mouth great big and wide. Good. Now just relax your mouth and open wide like this. Okay, good. Now, with your mouth open, I want you to pucker like this. Good. Now, try to bring your right side of your face back in a smile. Smile with one side of your face. There you go. Left side. Okay, good. Tongue out. Okay, tongue left and tongue right. Now back and forth. Good. Now, do this. Tongue out. And then up toward your nose. Down towards your chin. Okay, good. Puff up your cheeks. Good. Now squeeze your cheeks like this. Don't let the air out. Okay, good. Now stick your tongue out. With my cheeks. Stick it out first. And then puff up. Okay, good. That's it. Okay. He just came and got me. Told me they're getting ready to take me up. So any minute now, they're going to start rolling me in. I'm listening to Spirit of Brokenness with Greater Vision. That's the song I wanted to listen to. So next time you see me, I'll be in recovery. I love you guys. Bye.
Dr. Eduardo Lynn, 2816. Dr. Eduardo Lynn, 2816.
Yeah. See you soon.
Okay.
You're good. I'll see you soon. All right, thanks. I can make one last shot of you here with you and your camera, okay? Okay. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, darling. Love you.
Love you too. Oops, sorry, Mom. All right, go ahead. Okay.
are you back in the recovery room where you were waiting?
Jesus be with me. I'm scared to death, but I know you're there.
You also have to give a border back from the area of where you have, you know, even though your incision is here, you have to give an area, and I have to put a drape on it, so you have to come back a certain area as well.
Hi, Mom.
Still say REC?
Yes, it does.
So a normal shape for surgery like this is three of my fingers, and then three of my fingers, that's my border. Because he's having a bone anchored hearing decline, I'm going to go an extra finger space.
Excellent. Here.
Thank you very much.
Sure. See ya.
Hold still, don't move for me.
Felt that. That's all right.
Turn away from me as much as you can.
Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Oh.
Get some more blankets. I got my glasses.
I remember the night so long ago, the first time I called on your name. Empty and broken, ashamed of my sin, I asked if this sinner you'd save. But the cares of life have darkened the light, and I feel like I'm drifting away. So break me, mold me, cleanse me, then hold me. I want to Lord, give me the spirit of brokenness, like you gave when I first called your name, and replace all my pride with humility, Lord, a broken, willing vessel I'll be. I never set out to drift into sin. My intentions are never to stray, but my flesh is weak, and I'm so prone to fall. Like a child, I go my own way, till I hear your cry from deep down inside, saying, go back to Calvary again. There you'll see my flesh go bend and my spirit broken. Then surely your drifting will end. Lord, give me the spirit of brokenness, like you gave when I first called your name, and replace all my pride with humility, Lord, a broken, willing vessel I'll be. Lord, a broken, willing vessel I'll be.
Mike's room. He just came out of surgery. Everything is looking good. He's giving us the thumbs up. How about a smile? Can you give a smile? There you go. Face is looking great. See you in the morning, buddy.
Sure.
And I love you. Love your name tag on it. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
Hey, Dad, feel good.
Are you dizzy?
Nope.
No headache?
Nope.
Good. Let's see a big smile. Face is perfect. That's great. Wonderful. Good. How'd you sleep?
You know my biggest complaint? Shoulders. Yeah. They had me all wrapped up.
I guess it's some pain medicine.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's been great.
That's
But-
good.
But they wrap you up for, I guess Dr. Brackman said it was a nasty little thing.
Yeah.
You had to fight with it a little bit to get it
Yeah.
out.
That's what they said.
And I guess I was in there for they didn't get done until like 9.
They got a late start.
So I was in about 7 hours.
Yeah.
So
well, good deal.
it said they videotaped everything. You know, they let me take that in there with you.
Yeah, I know.
Videotape, did you watch it?
Right. That's good. We'll turn it off here. So we'll get you up today for walking.
Not today, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
They're going to put me in a chair over here later on today. And then they'll take the catheter out. Yay. That's what I told myself. I looked at this hose here. I said, now surely that is not what's in there.
Oh, this hose there.
Because if it is, I'm impressed. But no, I'm I've got a headache and stuff, but it's nothing unmanageable.
Okay, good. All right, that's right. That's right. There he goes for his second walk of the day. All right, looking good. I'm gonna come around and get the back flash. Get the back flash in a minute.
Very good. Yeah, you're making very good recovery.
We snuck him out and took him to the vending machine last night.
Yeah, I felt like I was breaking the rules. Went down and got an ice cream.
This looks good.
How do I look? You're not going ew.
Looking good.
When I fall over in a minute, you'll see.
Looks good. Flat.
Yeah.
See.
We'll have to make sure your audience is okay with this, Mike.
Yeah,
It looks good. I think we got there where we wanted it.
it's completely dead up here. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
normal?
yeah. Because the inside's just some of the nerves and things. That's totally normal.
Will that grow back or will it stay?
Yeah, it will. It'll come back with time. It'll take a few months.
Yeah.
You have a big smile. Face is working perfect. Good. Belly's okay.
Yeah, he took the little thing off.
Okay, good. And it's not okay.
Yeah.
My finger over here. Looking good. Nothing dripping down your throat or out your nose.
No, I've just had the occasional cough up.
Okay, so I'm going to zoom around here and take a look. So we have, if I can get that lighting better. There we go. So there we have an incision behind the ear, stitches going back, and then the little foam pad and the white piece is where the Baja is. That's the bone anchored hearing aid, and that's going to be removed. The padding and the white disc will be removed, and all you're going to see is a little metal screw attachment. So it'd be good for jumper cables or radio antenna or anything like that. So
Coax, Wi-Fi,
yeah. So
internet.
ears are symmetrical. There's nothing big. Nobody's going to notice a thing. Plus they come up and try to whisper in your right ear.
Yeah.
What?
What? Yeah.
Well, a lot if you go to the right area. There's a lot of areas that, like, if you go to lunch, they're definitely not hanging out here right now.
Right.
This has become not the place to hang out. But back in the day, this is where they would probably.
Yeah.
And you'll see the look-alike celebrity people hang out here.
Man lives down here.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
And then here's the Chinese theater right here.
Oh, so this is the famous theater.
There it is. There it is.
Sure is. Now these costume characters are just out here every day?
Yeah, and they're not hired. They're out here on their own.
Okay,
they take pictures and for tips. Like take a picture and hope to get $1 from you.
Well, it's Friday the 13th actually, and I'm headed over to Dr. Brockman's office to get my stitches out and my pad removed and all that. So hopefully I'll be discharged today. I'm feeling pretty good. My head's got a lot of pressure in it, but it's a great day today, and I'm really looking forward to getting the heck out of here and going home. I've got till Wednesday, so I might try to get some airline tickets early. So we'll see what happens.
Let me take a peek here. So,
how are you?
You're not acting right here.
So you never really feel anything drip, but it definitely is moist. You can still see this stuff right there. But look at this. There's so much fluid in there. Wow.
Well, I just found out that even though I feel fine, I've got spinal fluid leakage behind my ear. And I got to aspirate it, and I've got to put a dressing back on. I'm going to have to hang out the weekend. Hopefully that'll be all there is to it. But they may have to go back in and close stuff off. So I hope that doesn't happen. I'm a little bummed. I feel so good. And now I gotta have this big old thing on my head again for a couple days. I'm bummed out. I really am. I'm bummed out. I feel so good,
Well, here I am, back at the doctor's office. This is Friday. Today I was supposed to be discharged, and I've got this dang thing back on. And they said I have spinal fluid leakage, which is not a good thing. So, gotta hang out till Monday. I'm pretty bummed out. I'm pissed.